And once you have the Chrome extension downloaded, you'll just access it from the top here, opening the Facebook tool. So in order for this tool to function and for it to work, you need to be in the people section or the members section of the actual Facebook group. Alrighty. So once you're here in this members section, now when we open our prospecting tool, as you see here, it's going to allow us to start setting some filters, enter our keywords, and then hit run. Okay, so once we're in the members section, we're in the people section of this Facebook group, we'll go ahead and open our prospecting tool. All right, so from the top, again, remember this tool is automatically targeting and then sending friend requests for us. Alrighty, so from the top, the lookup interval is basically the time between each friend request being sent out. So it'll target someone, send a friend request. 5 minutes later, target another, send a friend request. 5 minutes later, send another, so on and so forth until it's completed. So right now I have 5-minute intervals between each friend request being sent out. And I recommend a minimum of 3. The time interval is super important because we never want to throw red flags to Facebook, or we never want to seem like a bot. So having these time intervals set in place kind of seems like we're still human-like, which is very nice, and that's what we want. Now the request limit. So you can actually limit this tool to send a certain amount of requests, and then it'll stop automatically. So like right now, I have it limited to send 25 friend requests. So after it sends 25 laser targeted friend requests, the tool is going to automatically stop. Alrighty. Or if you hit infinite, it's just going to run and run and run and run until it scrapes through that whole Facebook group list. Now, I don't recommend that. I do about 25 to 50 friend requests per day. Now that's up to you to gauge, especially if you're a newer account or you've never automated friend requests like this. I would season your account and start with about 25 to 30 requests. Give it a week or two and then kind of up it from there, right? Maybe go to 30 to 40 requests. Now the gender and country filter, we're still working on these. These are extra user features that we're working on releasing. And if you feel like you can benefit from those, go ahead and reach out to me and we'll cover that. But again, think of the group that you're scraping through as a filter. So if you're in a local Texas group, well, you won't really need a country filter because everyone in that Texas group, you can assume, well, more than likely they live in Texas or at least somewhere in the US, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, this is the most important part is keywords. So we enter keywords that best self-reflect our prospect or the people we want to target and find. So you'll notice I have keywords like health, experience, recruitment, recruit, right? Because one of my targets is insurance agents because I know those are the kind of people that I can help. So think of the kind of people that you can help and enter the keywords that best self-reflect those individuals. Like what do they call themselves, okay? And now what it's doing is it's going to target the people's bio. So whatever they have in their bio, it's targeting those words using our keywords. So like Julianne here, she has brand ambassador at Goddess Cosmetics. So that's her bio. So if we had any keyword relating to her bio, it's going to target her and add her as a friend. So that's how it's kind of doing the targeting is it's using keywords targeting people's Facebook bio or their intro, like the about them. So for instance, if you're in this small business group and you're looking for a coach, you can put coach. Maybe you're looking for a contractor, put contractor. Maybe you're looking for a bookkeeper, put bookkeeper, CPA, dentist, assistant, bartender, right? I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing some random keywords and maybe those who I want to target. So once you're in a nice narrowed down group, you're in the members section, you got your tool open, you've set your intervals, your request limit, you've got your keywords set up. What we're going to do is hit run. And it wants me to refresh the page, of course. Sometimes if we sit stagnant too long on the Facebook page, the tool is going to want us to refresh the whole page in order for it to properly run. Okay, so I'm in this group. All right, I'm in the members section. I'm going to open our prospecting tool. I've got my parameters set, right? My filters, my interval, things like that. Got my keywords. I'm just going to hit run. And here it goes. It's going to start scraping through this group for me automatically. All right. So it's already gone through 100 people and it hasn't found one good prospect. I know for me manually to even go through 100 people trying to find a decent prospect, it's really time consuming and tedious, something I would never want to do. So it's going to start scraping through until it does target a prospect based on the criteria we set inside of our prospecting tool. Boom, it found our first prospect, Gwen. So Gwen is an assistant manager at a veterinarian center. Okay. Depending on my service or my offer, she may or may not be a fit prospect for me, but that's up for me to gauge and for me to judge. For example, if I was selling life or health insurance or something like that, who knows? Maybe she could be a potential prospect. She works at a veterinarian and she needs some better coverage, something along those lines, whatever the case may be. But that's the idea behind the prospecting tool. All right. So now you'll just let it run, let it scrape up, let it do its thing. Okay. And once it completes all 25 friend requests, it'll automatically stop. Alrighty. So as you'll see, it's just spinning, like it landed on this prospect and it's just spinning. Well, it's spinning because remember we have the time interval set in place. So it's going to wait 5 minutes before it actually sends the friend request. So it's spinning 5 minutes, it'll send the request, and then it'll just keep going down the list until it targets another person. It'll wait 5 minutes, add them, keep going down the list, target another person, wait 5 minutes, it'll add them, so on and so forth, okay? So just let this tool run in the background. While it's running, just leave this tab open. Do not interfere it. You can open up a new tab, go to Facebook or whatever, and go about your business like normal. And then just let this prospecting tool work in the background, okay? And let it do its job. Alrighty, I hope that helps you. I hope you got some value out of this video. And one last thing I want to touch on is think of it like you're telling this tool to complete a task, right? So for instance, I hopped in this group and I told the tool, hey, send 25 automated friend requests for me, one every 5 minutes. Okay. So if it's sending 25 targeted friend requests and it's doing one every 5 minutes, well, that's a total of 125 minutes for the tool to complete that task. Okay. So after 125 minutes, the tool will have completed all 25 targeted friend requests and done. So do that once or twice a day, rinse and repeat. And that's how we go about targeting Facebook prospects through groups automatically, baby. Alrighty, enjoy, have fun, leverage this tool, use it to your advantage, get familiar with it, and I think you're going to find a lot of value out of it. Alrighty, enjoy, see you on the next video.